World Series Baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all.
Juego de la Serie Mundial.
Getting close to
En
first
Milwaukee
pitch.
versus Milwaukee, Game 7, o sea, the last game, último juego. Abril me está mirando, mi hija, jugando a su pato. Milwaukee, su papá va a pichar este juego, pero que Abril se porte bien para que no me desconcentre. Y de los Santos hace el primer lanzamiento para empezar el juego. Y es una bola. Puede tener tanto control.
First pitch, 7:06.
Fouled off.
Wow. La serie está empatada 3-3. Este es el último juego. Algo que quedará grabado. Dios delante. 1 y 2. Los Santos tiene la curva.
Misses ball 2.
El juego anterior que pichó de los Santos pasó 4-3. Y los Santos pasó. No te dice 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters on the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. You can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
El último juego que de los Santos había pichado en esta Serie Mundial lo dejó ganando 3-3, perdón, con una carrera en base. Se anotó y anotaron 2 carreras más al pitcher que entró en ese momento, que fue el cerrador. No lo pudo cerrar y de esa forma perdió Milwaukee ese segundo juego de esta Serie Mundial. Pero aquí está de los Santos para redimirlo. El pitcher más importante en esta temporada, y es el cual está cerrando esta serie. Línea que la tiene Bradley, el segundo out.
Batting third. The
First offering on its way.
Bien,
Now a change up to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
yo espero que tempranamente Milwaukee haga carrera, ya que uno se acomoda un poquito más cuando tiene carrera, el equipo de uno por encima. El segundo lanzamiento que me lanzan en ese strike viene de los Santos a lanzar un poco pegado y poco abajo, y saca roletazo. Javier Val la tiene, suelta primera, y Cliff Harper la tiene para el tercer out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Pasa por el segundo, el shortstop y el segunda base le estaba jugando cargado para el left field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
0-1 the count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side.
Todavía tápala.
As he hauls it in for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. And it skips in as he steals the bag.
Ahora, tápalo.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The bouncer to the left
Viene
side.
rolling ball y saca el segundo out.
And there's out number 2.
Aquí quitemos rápido la pizarra de cómo iban los equipos en esta postemporada hasta llegar a la Serie Mundial. Pero al final, Boston, Milwaukee, debatiéndose desde el 2024. La Serie Mundial, vamos a ver el Curry que trae. Trae cosas buenas porque trae un rol por primera que no logra nada.
he won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Corredores en primera y en tercera base. Cristian Vázquez al bate.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding forward now, Lance McCullers. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. High in the air down the right field line. Halen is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Ready for another chance. Salvador Caruso. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and a strike to count. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there, and that's the second out. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Jim Morrison will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, robertdls10, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a curveball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Benintendi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Leading off the
first pitch of the at-bat.
Right fielder, Jose.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. And he lays off for ball 1. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
7th and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Palin will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Digging in now for the Brewers, Robert De Los Santos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Hit hard towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back. De Los Santos over at second. Palin at first, one gone. And he popped him up. Marmolejo is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Benintendi.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Salvador Caruso. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Count even now at 1-1. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So stepping in, Jim Morrison.
The center fielder.
And that's taken for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked they let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Carlos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in once again, Ronald Guzman. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. And he takes ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Hampson gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready for another shot now. Jose Marmolejo, 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. In there, and it's even at 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being open.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they pick up a... At the plate, Robert De Los Santos. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had the
1-1.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
This is flared right back over the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Hey, you got no one.
The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Salvador Caruso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead 0-1. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line hard to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jim Morrison. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Caleb Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Caleb Smith.
Was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. They took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 4 runs.